Walk through any school hallway today, and you will see a constant rhythm of swiping and tapping. Devices are seamlessly woven into the very fabric of how students learn, socialize, and navigate their day. In the time it takes to walk from the cafeteria to a classroom, hundreds of messages, photos, and ideas are exchanged. The volume of communication flowing through these devices is constant and immediate. But interacting through a piece of glass creates a psychological blind spot. Because there is physical distance between the sender and the receiver, the screen creates a false sense of insulation, making it feel like our words and actions exist in a vacuum. The physical act of scrolling or double tapping requires almost zero effort. That frictionless design masks the heavy, real-world weight attached to what we choose to put out into the world. The digital world and the physical world are exactly the same place. Every typed comment, every shared photo, and every group chat message lands on the screen of a real person, dictating their emotional reality and their sense of safety. Navigating this environment requires a specific set of skills, known as digital citizenship. It is the active, conscious practice of using technology in a way that respects others and protects the community. It starts with recognizing agency. A click is not an automatic reflex. A post is not an accident. Every single digital interaction you make is an explicit, personal choice. Between seeing an online stimulus and reacting, there's a gap called the power of the pause. Watch this microscopic gap open into a complex decision tree. Mastering this fraction of a second to evaluate potential outcomes is the core mechanic of responsible digital citizenship. Taking control of that pause gives you the authority to decide exactly how a digital space feels for everyone in it. Let's look at how that pause works in practice. Imagine a highly charged rumor or an inflammatory photo suddenly drops into a class group chat. The immediate, impulsive urge is to engage. The interface is designed to make you want to forward it, reply with a reaction, or amplify the drama before the moment passes. Before posting or sharing, ask yourself, is it true? Is it respectful? Can it hurt someone? Can it put someone at risk? Choosing to bypass those questions and propagate unverified or cruel information directly damages reputations. It causes immediate, escalating harm to the mental well-being of your peers. A good digital citizen recognizes their own power in that scenario. By choosing not to engage, comment, or share, they actively break the chain of harm. That same analytical process applies to what you share about yourself. Every piece of data you upload forms your personal digital footprint. Certain data points require strict protection. Your full name, home address, passwords, real-time location, and private messages are high-value targets for exploitation. Your name, address, school, photos, passwords, and private messages should not be shared carelessly online. Securing your personal information serves a dual purpose. It protects you from bad actors, and it fulfills a foundational duty to maintain the security of your wider community. Sometimes the threat originates entirely outside of your control. You might be scrolling and unexpectedly encounter explicit cyberbullying, targeted threats, or predatory behavior directed at a classmate. The instinct to scroll past is common. There is often a paralyzing hesitation to intervene out of fear of escalating the drama or being labeled a tattletale by peers. Reporting harmful content acts as community defense, identifying a threat before it can reach anyone else. There are safe, practical channels designed specifically for this. Taking a screenshot and privately notifying a trusted teacher, parent, or school administrator ensures the threat is handled by adults equipped to stop it. Standing by passively allows the toxicity to grow, making you complicit in the outcome. Speaking up actively neutralizes the threat and safeguards the integrity of the entire school environment. When those risks are managed, the constructive utility of these devices takes center stage. Technology wielded with intentionality and care holds immense positive power. These digital tools are capable of accelerating how fast you learn. They enable global creative collaboration, and they allow students to build dense, highly supportive peer networks. The software and the hardware are morally neutral. The impact of the technology, whether it builds up or tears down, is dictated entirely by the human choices driving the interface. Consistently making safe, respectful choices transforms technology. It stops being a potential weapon and becomes the primary tool for building a thriving, collaborative school. Remember, digital citizenship is not only about what you do online. It is about the kind of person you choose to be in the digital world. The empathy you show, the respect you maintain, and the restraint you practice in online spaces are direct, unavoidable reflections of the kind of person you are in reality. The process requires 3 steps. Think before you post, respect others before you react, and speak up immediately when you witness wrongdoing. This graphic summarizes the standard. Adopting these practices forms the fundamental baseline for existing within a modern community. Be safe, be respectful, be responsible. Be a good digital citizen.